Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh my gosh, so today is the start of our road trip, going from Van all the way to Canmore, Calgary, Drumheller area. We've spent a week in Vancouver and it's been more than amazing, but it is time for us to go on a rocky road adventure. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start the first leg of our trip, but before we even get started on that, we're going to go out to coffee, pick up a friend in the airport, and then hit the road. But once we hit the road, I'll start us off. Ethan will end us at my friend's house tonight, and you'll start back up in the morning, and I'll take it over into Banff and Calgary area, just because I've seen it before and Ethan is in for a treat. Hopefully we'll have some, that's where we'll see our bear sightings or moose sightings.
I want to see a moose.
That is it though. They can stop being a thing that we see after the road trip, I think. Anyway, let's go get started. Where are we going?
I don't actually know. Canada.
Well, what are we doing?
Road trip.
Road trip. Hitting the road. First time going to a Timmy's road
trip Timmy's.
Whoop, whoop. What'd you get?
Timbits. And iced coffee.
Timbits.
And iced coffee.
Iced coffee. We just stopped in Millet. We're just back on the road. But when we went to Millet, which is Millet, BC, just somewhere along the highway that we just needed to have a little stop, a little stretch. We were thinking about getting food, but we couldn't really find anything, so we didn't. But guess what temperature it was in Millet? It was 41 degrees. Ethan, was it hot?
No, it was cold.
Yeah, we were pretty chilly. Would recommend getting up to 41. It's kind of like a comfortable temperature. You don't really feel that hot. Your body doesn't just start like profusely sweating. Ethan went into 7-Eleven there. Apparently it was a baller 7-Eleven. What did it have?
And everything. It had like a pizza, had a nacho bar, fried chicken, hot dogs, had found a beverage, big gulp machines, like slushy machines.
Dang. Like frozen.
Had a bathroom.
Had a bathroom. One last update before we get to my friend's house. She just messaged and we're gonna go out for dinner. We have a Thai place, a smokehouse, like country club, like a golf country club, and another one that I kind of forgot. It's like a burger joint. The other one is like a burger joint. And we have those options to choose from. I personally could go for anything. What about you?
Yeah, I'm easy. I just had Subway like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Ethan didn't really eat lunch, and I was definitely nibbling throughout, so he stopped at Subway. He got a Canadian kind of sandwich. It was the Canadian Club, which he said was really good. It was really expensive comparatively to what we're used to in New Zealand, which is like super rare. And like random, because like Subway, what are you up to?
It was about 17 New Zealand dollars for a 6-inch.
Crazy. Like what are you up to, Subway? Give us the tea. Why are you so expensive?
Highway robbery.
Literally on the highway, and we were literally robbed. But other than that, it's been really nice. This whole drive has been so nice. I did get sunscreen in my eye. I'm not crying. It's not that nice. We're gonna go to one of those restaurants, and then we are gonna go for a swim in the lake and call it a night, I think. So excited to see the town that my friend lives in tomorrow morning. I will tell you the name of the town, but I kind of forget it every time. Do you remember?
Sycamus.
Yeah, we're gonna stay there for the night and then carry on. I think we're gonna hang out at least until later in the afternoon tomorrow, and then carry on to Canmore. And in Canmore, we're staying with my mom's best friend. Oh my god, cool car. We're staying with my mom's best friend for a few days, and then some of my friends are going to come in from Calgary, and then we're going to end up staying with my friends for maybe a night or two, or maybe get an Airbnb. Haven't decided. But yay, so exciting. I won't take you with us tonight. I think it's just nice to be in the moment and like hanging out with my friend because I haven't seen her in so long. 5 years. 5 crazy years. And Ethan gets to meet my friends.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, it's only 36.
Hello. It's the next day. We're driving once again. We just left my friend's house and now we're about at Revelstoke, which is a few towns over from where my friend lives. So we stopped over last night and we had a really nice swim in the lake after a nice dinner that her partner bought us, which was really super sweet. Had a nice like swim, sunset. You can picture it. It was just gorgeous. The light was like kind of reddish. The water was surprisingly actually it was really, really warm. And it was just amazing. An amazing way to end the day, that's for sure. Pretty special. Today it's a lot more smoky in the mountains. And this is kind of what we're looking at. Hopefully it looks like it might get a little less smoky at some point near Canmore, Banff. That's kind of the hope. But we'll see. And yeah, almost my turn to drive. Well, not really. A few more hours. One thing I haven't mentioned this entire time is what we've been up to kind of on the car ride and what we've been listening to, which is kind of essential to every car ride. I don't know if you think about it too much, but I definitely overthink it every time. I'm like, but what if I'm in this mood and I need to listen to this kind of music? I never know. So I downloaded lots of podcasts. My favorite at the moment, and I've kind of been saving them up so I haven't been listening to them weekly like I usually do, is My Favorite Murder. Just the best. Smart List, which is really good. It has like a couple of actors on it, and then they get other actors and other people to come on and interview, and they're just kind of goofy, which is really nice. We haven't listened to it yet, but I really like the Moth Radio Hour, and that's just stories from kind of everyone, anywhere, and the Moth, like the production company, preps these people. So they have the story, they write in, and then they're picked with their story, and then they are prepped and they're taught how to tell a story really well and how to articulate themselves like in an engaging way. And then they tell like pretty cool stories, like something Monday, like what they, you know, a Sunday lunch to a second generation astronaut, which is kind of surreal. We have that one to listen to still. We've blown through the My Favorite Murder. We have Two Girls, One Ghost, which is one of my fun ones that I've just been listening to for so long. So a few playlists that I've been kind of gathering and creating. So that's pretty fun.
Is that Smokey the Bear?
I'm small, but then I show up and I'm 6'5", and it's a lot.
I have the same thing. Everyone
Do
is
you?
horrified by how large I am. Yep. When you're doing that job.
The most creepy I get is outside of the jobs. Like if I like walking from truck to job with mail bag on. I mean, people just lose their minds. They cannot believe that they see a lady with a
Whereabouts
mail bag
are
on.
we?
A lot of people scream, "You got
We
balls," which is really
are-
annoying to me.
Where are we, actually? We're near Golden. And there seems to be an accident up ahead, which is not ideal. So we're just stopped. The other way is going though, so hopefully that's a good sign. But it's pretty beautiful out. The smoke has kind of lifted a little bit, which is really nice. Is that the beginning of the tour?
Looks like it.
Wow. That's terrifying. I wonder if that's a controlled fire.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it, does it? It looks a little bit too placed weirdly.
of Thrones guy. Not at all. I've never seen an app holding the door.
Stop.
It doesn't mean that you have to lose. Like,
Stop.
it's this. They just realized.
Hey, Emerald Lake. It is so gorgeous. One would say it kind of looks and reminds me of an emerald. We just went to Emerald Lake. It was stunning. We got back into the car and I have a really big love for a certain type of pickle that's in Canada. Like, it's so good. It's like a full sour, I think it's called. But we got back into the car and listen, the jar has been spilling. Has been getting pickle juice everywhere. And it reeked of pickles all up in here, so.
Just gonna return the rental car with pickle juice all throughout.
Yeah. Anyway. Fun fact, true story. Look at the moons.
The mountains.
Moons.
Oh, Caesars.